These are the nights I won't get over. These are the songs I won't forget. These are the places we grew up. And these are the people that I love. These are the days. And we'll talk about when we say those were the days I won't get over. These are the songs I won't forget. These are the places we grew up. And these are the people that I love. These are the days. And we'll talk about when we say those were the days. We'll talk about when we say those were the days. Forever, even if only in my mind. These are the hands I hold so close. So if I make one last toast, here's to the days. We'll talk about when we say those were the days I won't get over. These are the songs I won't forget. These are the places we grew up. These are the people that I love. These are the days. We'll talk about when we say those are the days.
Hey! Do you know what time it is? Yeah! It's time! It's time for the weekly wrap up. So that's it. Let's bring it on down. Bring it on down. Bring it on down. Yes. Oh, yes. That song or set up tune is Those Were the Days. Brought to us by Marc Scibilia and Stadiumx. Appreciate both of those collaborating together to bring us that set up tune for today's weekly wrap up. Yes, I do. Cool tune. You want to hear the whole thing? Well, all you need to do is click the link in the verbiage below that will send you straight to the weekly wrap up playlist on Spotify. Yes, you can listen to that one and all the many other ones that are listed there or in that playlist. Pace yourself, there's a bunch. All right, happy Friday to you. Happy Veterans Day to those who have served our country and veterans to be, because we got people serving now that are not yet veterans. I know that's kind of a Captain Obvious type of statement, but it's the truth and we need to appreciate them all. Yes. All right. Hope y'all have had a fabulous Friday, a fabulous week, and are looking forward to a fabulous week's end. Yes, I do. All right. Today's weekly wrap-up is entitled, Best Bringing Up I Ever Did Was Being Brought Up Right as My Parents' Fav-O-Rite Kid. Let me repeat that. Best bringing up I ever did was being brought up right as my parents' Fav-O-Rite kid. A little tongue-in-cheek there, people. Let's do this. All right. Brought up right as my parents' favorite kid. Broke through the atmosphere July of 70. Even back then, medical technology allowed my mom to sleep through the process for her, fortunately. And upon waking, the first thing she laid eyes upon was little old me. Although on paper I was my parents' only one, one. I didn't catch that only child condition, because following in the true Catholic tradition, my aunts and uncles provided me my pseudo-siblings by birthing all my mini cousins, using that controlled method rhythm. Beyond thankful for them and our growing up together years, playing, singing, laughing, dancing, up to looking and adoring them. Life was way simpler back then in the days of few and if any devices. Video games were in an arcade played or on a 13-channel TV that you clicked by hand to select, like individual pie slices. Conversation crossing long miles distant required a rotary phone plugged into a wall with a banana-like shaped receiver, and only a foot or two's worth of cord allowed you to roam around the room talking as it spiraled and twisted. Riding bikes, climbing trees, conjured up endless fun using our limitless imaginations. Yes, outside playing till from the front porch you heard that handbill your mom was ringing. That old school kind of time to come in, dinner's ready, messaging, sending. We knew all our neighbors really locked our doors, and that playtime I was describing didn't happen till after finishing your schoolwork and list of many chores. Simpler, that schoolwork was way harder. Proving those of us growing up back then are so much smarter. Yeah. We had to go to this place called the library, working Dewey's Decimal System to find, out of all those hundreds of bookshelves, the exact location of our needed research sources we'd be referencing. Talk about the oldest of old school search engines. Similarly, the only way to see movies on a big flat screen was by traveling to a movie theater or drive-in to enjoy those dramatic, larger-than-life scenes. And going to the creek, another super fun activity I did with my friends often for crawdad and salamander catching, was the only form of streaming. What's crazier than crazy still, y'all seriously ain't gonna believe it, mine and you minds about to be blown together. Growing up, in the early days of my back when, a topic that never was unspoken nor a topic that existed to even mention was business casual and athleisure, the latest of categories fashion. If we were going most anywhere outside of our home, we'd be in our Sunday's best dressing. Today's modernizations we're experiencing, no doubt intended as improvements, advancements for easier life living, on some fronts are great, but on others it just ain't delivering. One that's in the forefront of my mind has to do with communication. So many ways to our thoughts, feelings, sentiments, informational, informant nuggets convey that none get fully listened to, read, nor 100% upon focus, leaving us partially aware and or seen, distracting us to the point that whatever it was goes in one ear and out the other, or gets buried in the sensory overload, going totally unnoticed. I could go on and on with now versus then comparisons, and many more descriptions of life happenings past the core of my initial years of upbringing. But you and I got other things to move on to this evening. So let me conclude with this thought, ending. One thing back then and today's present share in common is the speed at which time passes, lightning flash fast. So we got to cherish the memories we're now making, and those that made us who we have become today through those enduring, upbringing influences of our past. Hashtag best bringing it up ever done did are those that bring up an excellent adult human from a clueless yet cute little kid. Hashtag best bringing up ever done did are those that bring up an excellent adult human from a clueless yet cute little kid. Oh yeah. And that, my friends, is a wrap. So, until now, and when our paths cross again, my friends, stay strong and share your strengths. Later.